Okay, we got the POF Rebel. Does not do mag lock back. It takes some Ruger mags, if we can get them out.
Few moments later.
Well, I would recommend bigger mags that you can grab onto. That's pretty sweet. Quick look at the POF Rebel. And it comes as a pistol, so I put a pistol brace on it. I've got a Gideon optic and I've got some Amazon special, little bit of a riser. It just worked better with where my eyesight's going to be. It's that, it's kind of their full-size competition multi-reticle. I got it from my buddy Big Johnson. Let's see if we can get the optic in here. Let's see if we can get it in here. There we go. You can kind of see circled out there. That's the optic. When I was buying my POF Revolution, they were giving this away as part of the deal that they ran, so that was pretty cool.
There is no such thing as a free lunch. That's basically all you need to know about life.
So it was a rebate. When I sent in my rebate for it, they sent me this back about 5 weeks later. It does take Ruger 1022 mags, which is awesome. These are 25 round mags, YouTube, nothing higher. And yeah, and so it's got a little bit of, the one nice kind of thing about this is for the most parts it's AR-15 controls. It doesn't have a charging handle. It has one on at the rear. It has one at the side. I don't get slide lock back on this. It does have a bolt release. And what I found is I need to hit the bolt release instead of the charging handle. It does have very AR-15 type thing. So if you're doing training and you are trying to work on your skills with an AR-15, this is a pretty good thing because a lot of the controls are very similar. Of course, not as well as converting your AR-15 to it, but this is also pretty lightweight and pretty fun gun to shoot. I have my dead air mask on the end of it, which makes things pretty quiet. So like I showed as previously, when you put in the 10 round magazine that they give you and shove it way up in there and it clicks, it's a little bit of a bugger to get out. I press this paddle to release it and there's really not much you can grab on into underneath it. So I was finding that I kind of had to, it's just kind of stuck in there without any weight at the bottom of it. So I prefer these 25 round mags that I had for my 1022 anyways. Again, I can't charge it like that, but when I hit the handle over there, things work pretty well. And looks like failure to load. Looks like it got caught up on the, looks to me like it got caught up, didn't really get into the loading chamber very well. Let's get that bullet out. Next bullet looks like it's been mangled. I'll check that one. Make sure we're seated properly. Load it. Up. Yeah, we are done. We are down for the count now. So much for that. Now it worked. Kind of a piece of junk. I'm going to see how these sound with it. I think they're probably supersonic, so it may hurt. Yeah, there's a crack. That's a crack. That's supersonic. Much better this way. Yeah, so I think my final take on this gun, I'm glad I didn't pay anything for it. I mean, I guess I paid the transfer fee, and that may not have been worth it. For a fun gun to have for your kids for cheap training, it's good. It doesn't help you with malfunction training because it's different. It doesn't help you with reloads because it's different direction. Actually, it's a little bit more AK-47-like in terms of the reloads. I wonder if it's like a mutant type gun, but yeah, not super happy with the reliability. You get some mags you go through, you get others you don't. I cleaned it when I got it from them. I haven't cleaned it since, and I've probably put, I don't know, 300, 200 rounds through it at this point. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I don't think it's a super special thing. Certainly, I think a budget tier, and you get what you pay for. But I guess my personal take was don't buy one. Hey everyone, I think I'm going to add just a few notes to this video. So first off, I did some reading while editing the video and learned some of the issues with this PSG 22, sometimes called the POF Revolution, or sorry, the POF Rebel. So I can't tell what it is, but at any rate, what they call it. But either way, one of the things that they mention on their website is with the magazines. Now, I got the magazine from them, and you saw it was just sticking in the gun. So they recommend you file it down, and you said if once you start filing it, you'll see the inconsistencies. So hopefully we can get a zoom in on this. You can see the dark area. I had my file on this, and the scrubbed areas are where the file was hitting, and the dark areas are where it was missing. So finally got it filed down so that it comes in and out. YouTube, nothing in the magazine, nothing in the chamber, nothing in the chamber, nothing in the magwell. So we're going to put this magazine that is empty into this gun, and you'll notice now when I push the mag release lever, it will fall out every time. So I have one mag that works like that. So I guess they have really tight tolerance with their magazines. So one thing to for sure be aware of when you get this gun. And they claim that these are the most reliable. Now, in my opinion, having a PC charger like, gun, 22 gun, the fun part is being able to mag dump with a 25 round mag, and not having that 25 round mag be reliable. That's just kind of a no-go. This magazine works well. These magazines, I have several of them, not this particular one, have worked fine in my 1022. The BX22 mag works just fine in my Ruger 1022. So I'm not sure what's up with it and why this gun is so particularly finicky. I have only tried the Remington Thunderbolt with it. I'll try some other CCIs, but as I showed previously, Remington Thunderbolt is one of the 10 rounds of ammunition or 10 types of ammunition that they approve and recommend. You can shoot anything you want, but they recommend for cycling with it. So, yeah, and I tried it with the can and without the can, and I'd had problems without the can too. So I don't know what you think. This could be a pile of turd. I just thought I would include that and note and include that, yeah, once I did what they recommended on the website, it comes through. They just made this too tight. The tolerance is too tight. Know your product. And if you have to write a review, do an upgrade to your magwell and make it just a little bit bigger so that it just slides out. Like what it had to have been, a few thousandths of an inch that I took off on that. So it's kind of crazy that that's the recommended approach. And then what's the point of being compatible with 1022 magazines if you don't take the best thing that's ever happened to the 1022, which is those 25 round magazines? I don't know. Well, that's what I'm thinking. Hope you guys have a great week, and let's get to shooting.